Hey guys, quick disclaimer before the video starts. If you're looking for any actual theories, this might not be the place for you. We're just here to do some fun speculation and look into the story just a little bit more than we probably need to. But again, if you're here for an actual theory, I'm not really here to give that. I'm just here to give some fun speculations. Into this, these both are from InGen Today on Instagram, and they speculate. One of them speculate what the mutant looks like on the left. We can see they did it really looks like a hybrid of a Pteranodon and a Velociraptor, which I think they might incorporate somewhere in there, because the Mutodon is a mutant like in the name, but to me it just looks like a hybrid. I mean, we've had hybrids for the trilogy, well, not really the trilogy, but we've had hybrids in Camp Cretaceous and I don't know about Chaos Theory, in Jurassic World and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. So this is an ongoing thing that we have a concept about mixing two dinosaurs together, and to separate them from this concept is kind of weird, that we're going, okay, we have a mutant but it's a hybrid. So I think that's really weird. I do really like the design that InGen Today did. It looks really cool, but there is a few things that I think are not going to be in the movie. First of all, we can see the sickle claw is upright instead of to the side like it was in the poster. Next, we can see the arms look like normal arms, and those don't really look like wings. They kind of just look like feathers for a normal dinosaur, which usually, I guess, in this weird Mutodon thing, they have actual wings and they fly and they fold like chickens, as this tweet said. And on the right, InGen Today also posted this. We can see that they're thinking that the Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus might be in this movie, especially since that one article said that the Empire magazine did say that Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus is returning in this movie. Now, I don't really think they were referring to the Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus as you and I know it, because the Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus, as we know it, is, the Spino. No, I do think... I just spit everywhere. I do think that the poster is showing just the Spinosaurus. Now, in my last video, I did say this might be the D-Rex, but now that I'm looking at it, those are 3 claws. One claw is really big, and the foot's also there. But saying this is the Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus is such a stretch, because we can compare it to the Spinosaurus from Jurassic World Rebirth, and it's the exact same. And what would be more believable? A movie that was technically 4 movies ago that dinosaur is returning, or the dinosaur we see in the trailer is the one we see in the poster. I think that's a little more believable. Moving on. Zora Bennett is the antagonist in this movie. I think Zora Bennett is the bad guy. Now, where this whole idea came from is when I was watching the Gaming Beavers video, and he said that Zora was shooting at a person and not a dinosaur.
The shot from the trailer where she's shooting at somebody. I think it is someone. I think it's Martin Krebs, which is the main bad guy, the one who's turned coat.
And if that's the case, then in this picture right here, I think she's probably looking at people, because she betrayed everyone. Now, why she betrayed everyone, how she betrayed everyone, I'm going to go into that. But, I don't know, I think it'd be really cool that Zora Bennett, stabs everyone in the back. Now, my reasoning behind this is because, Jurassic World has covered everything, right? They have their, if you want to do the diversity stuff, yeah, they have their woman protagonist. They have they've basically done it all, right? And I know I didn't list anything because I'm drawing blanks. But yeah, they have pretty much done it all when it comes to the characters. Now what excites me is how they're gonna do this movie different. Are they just gonna do Zora Bennett as is it gonna be a female Owen Grady, or is they're gonna take a different route? I think that they're gonna take a different route, and Zora Bennett's maybe, instead of being more of an Owen Grady, more of a Dennis Nedry. Pretends to be there and then stabs everyone in the back, or like Eli Mills from Fallen Kingdom. And although she is going to be portrayed to be the good guy, if they do go down that route, it would be different, and it would be technically classic Jurassic as they've been advertising, because it's happened in basically every movie. There's a backstabbing person, and everyone thinks that this backstabbing person is the person on the left, Rupert Friend, what's his name? Martin Krebs. We can read here. This is a from an article, and this is I'm saying a lot. This is what Gareth Edwards said. And the guy walking through the wetlands in that white color shirt, that's Martin Krebs, friend, a representative of Big Pharma, on site to ensure his company's interest. But even he, Edwards points out, isn't the cliched corporate figure. Rupert's got a bit of James Bond about him, he says. They all tried to play a bit against type... Wait, they all tried to play a little bit against type slightly. So he's referring to the end, like, him, Loomis, and Zora Bennett are going to go back and forth, almost like an alpha kind of thing. Like, who's the dominant, who's the leader of this mission? But if we're going to take that into consideration, Martin Krebs, I think, is more like Robert Gennaro was in the novel of Jurassic Park. In the novel of Jurassic Park, he was a big, like, buff lawyer guy, and he even fought a velociraptor with his fists at one point in the book, which, if that's not James Bond, I don't know what that is. So I think Rupert Friend is going to take a little bit of that role. And also, yeah, this quote by Gareth Edwards might be here just to throw us all off. I'm not saying it's not. But if we go by what he says, then we can see that Zora Bennett might be the bad guy. I think that this briefcase she's always carrying around could be a company putting her up to this. Now we can see a logo everywhere. Parkergenics. This logo is everywhere. So I think this is probably what Rupert Friend represents. And they're going to the InGen Island to get this DNA. Maybe Zora Bennett is working for InGen. She's a double agent, and she's carrying this briefcase, yes, but she's hogging this briefcase. Don't you think that Rupert Friend, or Martin Krebs, if he was the if he put everyone up to this and he's on the mission, that he would be carrying the precious DNA samples? To me, that sounds weird. That seems weird, since she's keeping this so close to her, and she's just hired for the mission. Here we can see, this is from the, from trailer 2. This is footage from trailer 2, and this is what they say. Where did I get this? I got this from Screen Rant. The footage begins with an alarm going off in the lab and someone getting stuck inside a red chamber with one of the mutant dinosaurs. We hear, in the island we're heading to, 24 species have survived there, alone. A T-Rex walking into water, chasing a group of people on a dinghy, I think. This is followed by lots of shots from scenes shown in the trailer. Survival is a long shot, says Dr. Henry Loomis. As they're trying to escape the island on a boat, Mosasaurus finds them and attacks. We've seen that. There are several scenes reminiscent of the old films, including one which Zora lures a raptor-like dinosaur, we now know that's the Mutodon, away from the others, running towards a jeep, similar to what Ian does in the Lost World. So, obvious, this is a lot of information, and this could mean a lot of things. But what I'm guessing is that if she's luring this towards a Jeep, that the scene that we think this is all, I'm pretty sure this is going to be the scene down on the right, where she's luring the creatures. The scene that we see where the Jeep is breaking through the fence, that could be one of two things. That could be either Zora stealing the DNA and dipping out of there. This might be her driving the Jeep and she's luring the raptors away, which, you know, is also a big... Or it's a mix of both. Oh, I have the DNA samples. Now these are raptors. This is my perfect opportunity to act like the hero and get away by myself. Now here, this is a description of the Jurassic World Rebirth trailer 2 that I got off of Reddit. Universal treated CinemaCon 2025 attendees to a live orchestra playing the Jurassic Park theme as Gareth Edwards, Mahershala Ali, and Scarlett Johansson introduced an executive reel from the franchise's newest entry, Jurassic World Rebirth. The footage opens on Scarlett Johansson's character, Zora Bennett, it's Zora, in a foggy and sterile lab shrouded in red lighting from alarms ringing in the background. A giant mutant dinosaur attacks the man she's talking to behind behind a wall of glass as he begs for her to open the door. This adds layers to the story. That means the person on the left is Zora Bennett, like letting this guy die. And if this is to be trusted, which I don't know if it is, again, fun speculation, don't take me serious. If this is to be taken seriously, Zora Bennett is willingly seeing this guy die. Oh, another thing. On the left, we can see, so on the back of her head, we can see the InGen logo. But on the bottom left, right here, we can see the Parker Genix logo. Now, what this means, I'm not too sure. Maybe Zora's working with InGen, and this guy is also with InGen. Again, I'm not too sure. Fun speculations. It's a stretch. I know it's a stretch, and it's supposed to be a stretch. We can see Parker Genix everywhere, and either... Yeah, like I said, either Rupert Friend is part of Parker Genix, and she's part of InGen, and she's a double agent, or Rupert Friend might be part of InGen, going back to InGen's Island, and she's part of Parker Genix. Which I would have a little bit of a problem with, because why would she advertise Parker Genix everywhere? But yeah, this is my theory, is that Zora Bennett's actually the bad guy. If we want to read the rest, we can, just for fun. We are then introduced to the film's core cast: Jonathan Bailey as Dr. Henry Loomis, Rupert Friend as Martin Krebs, and Mahershala Ali as Dr. Kincaid. I didn't know it was Dr. Kincaid. Oh, it's Duncan Kincaid. Okay, it's a Duncan Kincaid. I don't think it's Doctor. They're debriefed to go on a mission to collect the DNA from an experimental dinosaur breeding zone, but it won't be so easy. The footage flexes plenty of interesting, colorful set pieces, such as our core crew on a T-Rex chase going down the whitewater raft. A Quetzalcoatlus attacking the heroes as they collect eggs in a mysterious temple, and a thrilling Mosasaurus attack in the middle of the ocean. One of the most exciting images as we tease some experimental hybrid dinosaurs, and even a cute little Aqualops dino that travels in the backpack of one of our new young leads. The final money shot of the trailer is a gigantic, never before seen monster mutation. The Jurassic World Rebirth trailer promises to bring back the fear and the adrenaline. Alright, you get... I also want to mention this. Never before seen monster mutation. Gigantic. This could mean something which I think maybe the D-Rex and the Mutodon is not only the only two mutants, but I do think by never before seen, they don't mean like in trailers, they mean like in movies. So that's all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like. And yeah, let me know what your theories are for Jurassic World Rebirth. Again, no theories, no criticizing, just fun speculations. Anyway, leave those comments down below and, you know, even reply to a few comments if they have really good theories. And, you know, if you want, I can also go over the comments you leave down below and see if we think it's cool or not. Well, obviously it's cool, but how true it'll be. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye.